Racism in America and erasing our history. Imagine a situation where you're minding your own business and you're working on the garden. Then a group of people are walking by you. Then you hear them say, "Hey, can I purchase you to do my garden?" What would your response be? It might be vulgar. It might be a quote unquote, your funny giggle. Or it just might be, "You're a racist fool." Yes, racism like this is still in our own country. And that comment could be told to anyone of any skin color. And it would still be racist. Luckily, most people detest a mindset like that. Racism in America isn't as terrible as it was before. In fact, the US of A is the least racist country. Still, there are young millennials who judge people on skin color instead of content and think they race. Some of these races come from all races. There's a very small fraction, though. From all those races, a very small fraction. Most people disassociate from them. Why do I talk about this? It is because our American history is rooted in racism, and people want to erase that. It is also rooted in anti-bigotry too. So not all our history is bad. I'll make this simple. Tearing down statues, closing museums, closing national parks, rewriting books, etc., is going to make us forget mistakes and our accomplishments, which in turn is doomed to make us repeat it. If you don't want in a town square you see as quote unquote hateful, fine. At least put it in a museum or a national park that'll add it to the collection. Just don't erase the history of what it represents. America doesn't need slavery, Jim Crow, internment camps, or anything like that again. We cannot erase our history. If we acknowledge that there's racism in America, if we acknowledge that there's racism in our past, these monuments, these statues that represent racist should be images as a reminder not to repeat those same mistakes. Erasing these monuments from history only makes us, as I said, doomed to repeat it. Thank you for listening.